Alright, so this is actually going to be a two-parter. The first match is so short that I pegged another one on the end. This is about the T69, which is a American autoloader, tier 8, as I'm going up the T57 heavy line. It's a really interesting tank because it kind of gets lost in the shuffle. However, there's a lot of really good things about it. I think that the reload time for a 4-shot 90mm autoloader is fantastic. You can really rack up, you know, thousand-ish damage quickly, sink down behind some for, about 24 seconds, and then pop out and do it again. And it's just nice. I've been playing a lot of higher tier autoloaders that have really long reloads, like the Bat Chat, etc. But tier 8, that kind of burst potential. And a turret that, because of its weird shape, actually can bounce things if you're careful. I mean, it's not great. It's only a medium, but so anyway, I like to start in this area, and they just sit there. So we shoot them a bunch, and great. You can catch people crossing, especially if you have a light tank there with vision, which is awesome. The tracks ate the shot, which is good because it's an IS that could have been 400-ish damage, and we don't want that. Now I'm just moving around. Got to watch out for Artie. Artie likes to key in on this area because most Artie players with a brain know people are going to be there. But I guess the IS is blind and he doesn't have anybody there with vision. So, wow, get nuked. Poor SP1C. Anyway, so I am going to just play this ridge. I don't have a lot of support. There's a heavy up at A8, so I'm not completely exposed, but we're going to see how this goes. I think that I'm done getting cross shots. Now I got to drive over and check the other side. We have spotted one. There could be more. Now there's two heavies up there doing the A-line push, and I want to see if I can support them at all. Okay, and then there's the medium. And there's another one. So I'm going to shoot him. And the gun isn't the most accurate, I'll say, but again, for how quick you can shoot, it's not bad. It's not gonna completely let you down. Maybe hit 3 out of 4 shots usually, unless you're close. Neither of these tanks really have a ton of armor, so I'm not particularly concerned about just shooting their turrets, assuming I can hit them. They do have good DPM though, so I'm a little worried they're gonna take out one or both of my heavies over there who don't really seem to be doing all that well. So I'm gonna give them a hand. And here's where you can see, I mean, that was 800 to 1,000 damage, just like no problem. That's brutal. That Craft Panther was not in danger. He had a lot of hit points left, but anyway, so this is a good example of where everything kind of goes in my favor for the whole. Honestly, for the whole team, this match is so fast. The heavies coming up here, I know what they're trying to do. They're trying to push up. They probably, if they have any map awareness, are seeing that their team's kind of getting shellacked. But the thing is, I have perfect side shots here, assuming that I can pen them. Still have Artie out there though, so you gotta be careful. But now I'm just gonna chill out and reload. Kind of sit here and wait. And I'm gonna keep playing this hill though, because it looks like they are all in a position where if I get high enough, I absolutely can blast them. Yeah, this is great here with this tank's 4-shot autoloader. This is exactly what you want. You just want to sit here and nobody's looking at you, and you just take advantage of it and you just start racking up damage. 1,000, wait 25 seconds, another 1,000, and you pretty much can dominate. You don't really have a ton of armor, so like if you're brawling, you better be able to clip them out. But we're not brawling. This is, this is like long range, but very low risk me. There's where you see a miss. It's just, shot one a little wide. Take out another tank. Really good gun depression, missed that shot. And again, that's fine. They're kind of all stuck there now. But we do have the heavies going around to their base. So I think that it is time for me to move up. Make sure I can get more of this damage. Tiger is full of hit points. Just want to help clean out this this valley here and just, you know, get the win. So Roger Dodger's on like no health at all, but the Tiger One takes out our Scorpion.
They found us.
Roger Dodger now will take it right where it counts. And now I'm going to try and get shots on the Tiger. And again, there's, you know, a quick 700 damage. Just, oof. And now I'm going to just fall to my death. Because I figure, why not go out with a bang? I was going to try and ram him. I didn't think I was going to have enough time to reload. But, you know. So yeah, I mean, that was one of the early rounds I had in this tank. I did upgrade it, so I went straight to the autoloader. I had free XP, which I highly recommend. But, I mean, geez. Just like chilling in that bowl. 5,000, you know, damage. And we were top tier, but, you know. So the next match I have is actually not top tier, our bonus round. It's going to be an Abbey, and it's against some tier 9s, but it'll kind of showcase a match that's a little bit more dynamic, how this can still work really well. Again, I apologize for having the replays. I'm really having trouble recording stuff on my new Series X. I recorded about 2 hours of footage this morning, and it just wasn't on the hard drive. There's just nothing there. Even though that little thing popped up and said recording saved. So they have some bugs to work out. But they will work them out, and hopefully I'll be able to record in 4K SDR again soon, because having a little taste of that, I mean, the videos are just so much smoother in 60 frames. So, anyway. So, I go up the middle. You know, I'm not going to brawl on the left side. I got a bunch of people going over there. I don't really know what the heavies in the middle are doing. Now, this is... You got to be careful here. This can work out, but yeah, that was great. That was bad luck. You can also really get screwed if they just come flying over the hill. It's kind of a hit or miss proposition, but, you know, I do see that people are coming. Now, this Roger Dodger, this guy's a champion. He did a really good job of being, like, support. Like, we supported each other throughout the match. It was pretty awesome, as you'll see. So, you know, I want to have another go here. I don't like how that worked out, where their T-69 managed to kill one of my crew. So I pay him back by ammo racking him and breaking his vision port. So that Lorraine, you know, shoots dirt again. The gun it's not horrible, but it's not super accurate. So I tell this guy to stop, and I tell him I'm reloading so that he knows he doesn't have any cover. Like, if he went up there, he'd be alone. So he then makes a left, and, you know, rest in peace, Lorraine. This is awesome here. Just gonna light you on fire. And then the T-10 kills him. So that was pretty cool. Now, I'm fully loaded. I know there's 2 people up there, Nomad and the T-69, and I'm gonna, you know, I can't quite clip them out, but I can get shots into them. And because I'm at a weird angle, I actually bounce, and then I bounce again. You can hear the heat sizzling, so that was pretty cool. Actually, I got lucky there. And now they're both one shot, which is great. So I'm reloading. That was annoying. This guy with big PP clan. We're gonna see how big his PP is later. I'll see you. I'll see you on the other side of the map, buddy. But he also takes off, so I'm not worried about getting hit again. Now, I had about 5 seconds left on the reload, but you don't want to just sit there till you're reloaded. You want to use your reload time as travel time. So when I have about 6 seconds left, I hit the gas and I head up here. And I'm gonna take this guy out. Now, I'm really lucky that the Nomad wasn't loaded. I don't know what I'm doing. I see him and I'm just like derping around, but it's okay. He's got a pretty lengthy with the reload and he's dead. I take a shot here, but too late, so now I'm going to reload. And it looks like we have cleaned up the middle. So the left side, still struggling a bit. I do want to go over there. Well, I want to work my way over there. It's not just a straight shot, as you'll see. Once I come out of this slot, I can't shoot anybody. They're not in the center area. Far enough back, so I'm just going to go down and see what's on their base. And sure enough, our friend Artie and our friend Big PP. So Big PP is going to get shot inside a couple times. Great job there. You know, I mean, what's he going to do, right? So Artie, this was actually a pretty tough shot. It was going around the ridge. I take it, miss, whatever. Ugh, it always bothers me when I don't get to kill Artie. So again, good gun depression. So I'm gonna go up the center ridge. There's no one behind me. There's no one backside. All the people battling on the 1-2 line have their hands full. They're not gonna be looking at me. And then I'm gonna see if I can help clean these 3 tanks out that are over here, including artillery. So big PP, I think he's going to come around the corner, but the T10 shows him who really has the big PP. I'm taking some low percentage shots at the Artie just because why not? With 24-second reload, it's not the end of the world if I have to reload. That's another reason I kind of like this tank as an autoloader.
Enemies looking right at us.
Bounce some shots. I'm not even sure where shots are coming from, but they bounce. Maybe I get a little lucky, whatever. So I take him out because he's a scumbag. Playing artillery. Bounce another shot. We're gonna actually back up now. So this guy in the other UDES, there's 3 tanks on him. I'm not gonna be picking up any of that. So I make the decision to just push 1, 2, and if nothing else, just make sure that they stay there. It's a lot of really beat up tanks. I asked my friend in the Roger Dodger to follow me, and sure enough, he does. He actually says okay and hits the gas. Now, the goal here is to kill all. We're all going to get more experience. We're all going to get more silver.
Focus on this area.
But, you know, as you will see, somebody sits on the cap, and I hate that. Like, play the game, okay? I mean, seriously. You have people going to battle. This could have been an even better round, plus there's an on-track for the US, and you just cost everybody on the team experience and silver because you sat in a parking lot. Like, just, ugh. Don't, just, I can't. Can't even. Plus, you know, I've shown with data that cap-first mentality actually leads to a subpar win rate, but that's a whole nother video that you can find on my channel if you haven't seen it yet. So, this big beefy Type 4 is probably going to kill my Roger Dodger, who drives forward and shoots and gives no Fs and absolutely just like a champion somehow dodges and is just like not having any of this guy's nonsense. Hits him, ammo racks him, sets me up for this beautiful gem right here. Oh, dude, the Roger Dodger guy is the best. So now I have 2 more left, 2 more shots, and I know I have a heavy up here, and we are going to shoot the track, take a shot. We only have 13 seconds left. I'm kind of hoping somebody shoots him after I break his tracks twice. Can't really get around the corner, and Roger Dodger's going to tangle with him, which, again, man, this guy's a boss. And then they cap out, which is such garbage. Oh well, what are you going to do? So anyway, yeah, I mean, this tank is really badass. I'm enjoying it, and the mobility's pretty good, the gun's pretty good, it's got a great reload for an autoloader, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to grinding this one out and then seeing what's at tier 9. So, yeah, I mean, let me know what you think. If this was a tank you enjoyed, I know the T57 will be worth it, and yeah, see you in the battlefield.